Hello, welcome to the exception program. I wrote something that pretty simple. Um, there we go. I wrote something pretty simple so I can pay most of my attention to finishing up that project, the assignment from last week, as well as the Google Home one. I did some research and looking at the notes to figure out the exceptions. I will admit they were a little. They're still interesting to me. I'm definitely going to need to keep on doing more research on them and looking at more examples. So I've got just a basic overview of the try and catch method with two strings. So in my program, I've got a couple of includes, just the basic ones that I throw in almost every program that I make, using namespace std to make it a little bit cleaner. Here's my main function. I've got my first try and catches, and then I've got my second try and catches. I'm calling this the hello and goodbye program. It's just doing a survey to see which um, phrase people use the most when they say hello and goodbye. Either hello, hey, howdy, and then for bye, goodbye, or see ya. Um, then I just made some variables to fill in, so when people put the outputs, that's what they can do for the variables to fill in for the inputs, so that way when people input something, it outputs a string with whatever they answer. And then the try one does hey, hello, and howdy. Then the try two does bye, goodbye, and see ya. And depending on what the person does, either hello, hey, or howdy, it'll either throw one, like a string, throw a, which would be a character, or throw 4.5, just a number to throw in there, double float value. Same with down here. And once whatever somebody chooses, if somebody says bye, it'll say string exception caught. If they say goodbye, character exception caught, and then eventually it'll be end of program. So let's run it. So in this application, we are doing a survey to see words people prefer to use when saying hi and goodbye. First up, how do you say hi when you meet friends and family? I mainly say hey. Now, what do you say when you leave? For me, I'll probably say goodbye. But you know what? Let's just make a difference here and say bye, so that way it's not the same character exception for both of them. And then hit enter. Thank you for participating in this survey. And then for the first one, character exception caught, string exception caught for the second one. End of program. I could potentially, just to make this a little bit cleaner, just to put a nice gap in this, so that way they're not all really close to each other. So let's do hello this time here, and then goodbye. I'm actually, okay, so it is caps. I was planning on doing like, I might actually have to do that because now people are going to have to make sure the first letter is caps. Otherwise, it won't go through. Aha. Alright, so that makes it a little bit cleaner. String exception caught, character exception caught for the second one. End of program. And that is my program for exceptions.